loves. How are you this grand day? I have been receiving since about 4 a.m. I didn't know what was happening at first, but it started with me doing a lot of clearing. Forgive the noise in the background. I'm getting some things adjusted here. Okay, let me talk to y'all. I know that certain people are going to watch this video in the now while I'm talking because I'm expecting you. Some people are going to catch this video later. That's fine. These messages are going to resonate with the chosen, with the 144, with whoever resonates with those realities, that frequency, okay? On Monday, I was in meditation with a group, and I got the date September 9th, but it was a Monday. So when my friends looked at the date, they were like, oh, that's in 2024, September 9th. So then at 4 a.m. this morning, I got the date July 17th. So I go in my calendar to put it down as a significant date. And it happens to be a Monday. Hello, Miss High Vibrations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I got two different dates, and I got the day Monday specifically, loud and clear, okay? July 17th, and then September 9th of 2024 is a Monday. And at first, I was thinking to myself, oh, the Schumann's been spiking, and that energy is causing me to release a lot of anger, things that need to be released, blah, blah, blah. I thought that's why I couldn't sleep, okay? And finally, I called on to my source self and was like, yo, I need help because, I got things to do, right? And I need to sleep. I think I need to sleep. My mind is thinking that I need sleep, but that's not the truth, okay? So then I relax and I go into receiving mode and I'm focusing on my heart space. I intended for my heart space to expand throughout my body, out into every cell of my body, and even into my aura. I was like, Source, help me, because I have things to do. I really need to show up for these people tomorrow. Hey, loves. Everyone that shows up on this live is supposed to be here because you are most likely part of the group that is already ascended. Okay? Our awareness is catching up to this, so you know. So I'm going to try to make sure I explain this. I just wanted to give y'all some background first of how I came into this realization. Okay? So yeah, because I was having thoughts, and a lot of my thoughts were bringing up past stuff that I was particularly angry about. And then I became cognizant, and I was like, wow, you know, it's great that this stuff is coming up, but why right now? When I need to go to sleep, because I am doing healing work tomorrow on people, and I do not want to be crackish, doing healing work on people tomorrow. So I called on my source self to help me because my intention was to go back to sleep. So when I got the date July 17th, I also had a physical sensation all over my body. It was one of those ascension moments where I felt like I was vibrating really high and barely here. But that passed, and I went to sleep and then started thinking a lot to the point to where I woke up again. So then I looked at the Schumann resonance and was like, oh, we must be clearing some stuff, right? And higher vibration says going into the light within Gaia, Lord, and her inner pools of white light in the meditation instead of sleeping here too. LOL. See, I'm telling y'all, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot because once I intended for my heart space to expand through my body and outwardly, that's when the Council of Nine showed up. I ain't seen nobody in a long time. I told y'all what happened to me. Every every entity I have channeled, every aspect of me was inside of me. It wasn't outside of me, so I had to change the way that I was speaking. So the Council of Nine came to my awareness. And I was like, where y'all been? I I was excited. I was like, oh my goodness, there you are. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't seeing nobody. I was relying on my clairvoyance the way that it used to work. And so then I start getting all of this information as if the last 3 or 4 days of upgrades had just unpacked you guys. And I'm just like, oh gosh, I have to help these people and I have to recall all of this information so that I can spit it out. And then I finally picked up the phone and looked at the time. So I had been stalling for about an hour. And I could not believe it was 5 o'clock in the morning when I picked the phone up and I was like, oh, let's just do this. Girl, just get up, give it up, and get your ass up and get on YouTube and talk to these people because they need to hear this. Okay? Because this is literally, hello, Kevin. This is literally for specific people because apparently at different times different waves of people are going to be fully online. Okay, we got some people coming like fully online, and what's so crazy is that you have been for at least 6 months. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm reading the comments, but let me get this out too. Um, man, so basically, a lot of us are basically coming into the awareness that we are walking around as the fifth dimension itself. Okay, literally, as the fifth dimension, you are the whole reality. And I'm channeling right now too. It's crazy. I can't even call it channeling, man. I have a whole nother understanding right now. So you are the whole reality of fifth dimensional consciousness. Like you are it, and you are coming into the realization of it. And this this happened to you about, within a 6 month time span. Like it's, you were already there, but your mind, your brain, your body, your cells, your brains, right, just caught up to that reality. And what happens when you realize something? That's when you start to have the very physical experiences outside of yourselves. And this is why I am talking to you right now. Okay, For those of you who know exactly what's going on, for those of you who are up between 3 and 4, and right now, the ones that are on this video today, in this now, okay? And this is June 10th. Today is June 10th now. For those of you who have been getting messages and synchronicities and have been feeling things over the last 24 hours, is not just the Schumann resonance. You are the Schumann resonance, okay? Like, you are about to realize you are literally fifth dimensional consciousness, and you're going to know everybody. You're going to recognize everybody who is there. You're going to recognize the frequency. You're going to recognize others that have realized that they are it, that it is their being completely housing a whole ass, okay? I have to say it like that, a whole ass reality, okay? Universe, whatever you want to call it, but man, it is within you. So guess what? People are going to be attracted to you like a moth to a flame. And this has already happened in the last couple of weeks. People started acting different with you. All of a sudden, they trying to spend time with you. They're more vocal. They're communicating more. People that was aloof with you, now they trying to like talk. They trying to get into some things all of a sudden. Okay? There's a reason for that. So do not take it personal and don't like complicate it, okay? These people can sense your energy in a way that they can no longer ignore it. So there's a new dynamic happening. Let's say you had friends and family members that you've been respecting, you're not trying to wake them up, blah, blah, blah. You do you. And you only deal with the people who's ready, right? Well, guess what? They can no longer ignore your frequency. They can no longer be like, oh, well, so and so is the black sheep, so and so is weird. They're over there with their woo woo stuff. No, they are going to be magnetized to you. And your job is to simply respond. Don't get into too much too fast. Simply respond. It's going to be a lot of people that you're assisting that are all of a sudden interested, all of a sudden communicating, all of a sudden talking about their feelings. And then you're also going to be encountering people who are coming online with their, we like to call it physical sensations, but they're coming online with their spiritual gifts, and paranormal stuff is about to be happening. Okay. Paranormal stuff is about to be happening, you guys. For them, and they're going to be freaking out, and you're going to have to be their grounding. And when I say grounding, I don't mean grounding the way that people normally like ground, feet to the ground, hug a tree. No, you're about to be their grounding into the fifth dimensional energies. And this is the segue to the next thing that I gotta say. You are already embodying, and like when you think of space-time, you're there already, okay? And you're walking around as the destination. Okay. So check this out. The outer world that you're seeing, that you're observing, because you're no longer experiencing it, and that's going to be more prevalent every day from now. You're going to realize you're not here, there, where, whatever, right? And the outer world that you're experiencing, you're going to be observing it, and you're going to see the different groups of people that are at different frequencies. You're going to see when other people have finally embodied and are where you are. You're going to see all of this because we are, I want to say staggered is the word. We're staggered right now, but everything is happening right now. Like, there is no more calm, there is no more breaks. We're lit, we're going to stay lit. Everything's just going to continue to intensify. And you're doing a great job. That's one thing that I want to tell you. Our minds did not perceive this properly. And I say that loosely, properly, because there is no right or wrong, right? But a lot of us were thinking, oh yeah, we got to hold the light. We got to get to the point where we can hold fifth dimensional frequency, blah, blah, blah. But we didn't realize how that was going to feel or look. Well, you're here now and you're doing it. You're holding the fifth dimensional vibration, so that when all of the rest of the staggered groups of people finally catch up, it's not gonna be like something where like we thought that it was gonna be like oh, the love wave's gonna come in and knock everybody out. And then so that's not for you particularly, that's for the ones that are just waking up. That's the experience. We already had it more so in slow motion. This is why you had those times where you had to sleep, those times where you, like, all of those ascension symptoms we went through. Okay. So it's very important right now. It's very important right now that you see with your true eyes, that you express with your true self, right? With all of you, because you are the embodiment of it all, of the all, okay? Because you have, you have to really, really master your mind right now. When things come up to be released, just let it do its thing. Let your body feel what it's going to feel in those moments. And when you become cognizant that you snowballed into some negative movie thought or whatever, don't judge yourself and be like, ha, that must be me clearing. And just let it go. And it'll stay gone. You're clearing a lot right now that you thought you cleared. But that's just how it be, right? But at the same time, you are rapidly manifesting. That's why you got to watch your mind and your emotions. It's literally like a switchblade. It's very sharp. Okay, it's like handling a very sharp knife. It's like driving a car, a new car that you're not used to. You are going to receive everything that you are asking for, want, desire. And we are to the point where we don't have to really consciously set intentions. If you have like a heart's desire, it's going to be magnetized to you. You are highly magnetic right now. That's very important. A lot of you, your sleep cycle is going to be dwindled down to maybe 4 hours. Don't make a big deal about it. As long as you're feeling good and you're functioning, it's fine that you only need 4 hours of sleep. You are not the same. You are not the before. You are the now. And some of you guys are going to be literally like, you can't eat what you normally eat. You're going to be eating fruit. You're going to be just breathing air, like, because all of us are different. But this shift is about to happen for you in the now, like literally days, where you just wake up one day, or you just have this feeling one moment and you're like, I don't need that. I don't want that. Everything is going to be absolute. Everything is going to be decisions that you make in the moment. And there's not going to be a struggle. There's not going to be a, oh, well, I want to do this. Or no, no. It's literally going to be, this is what I want. I don't want that. Or, I need this. That's not for me. Everything's going to be so matter of fact, like literally, it's going to be interesting because your mind has now caught up to what your body's been going through for the last 6 months. So it, you're synced up now to where you're going to know. You're just gonna know. Okay? That is awesome. That is awesome, love. I'm reading Kevin's comment. Y'all got to read the comments because right now I have so much energy running through me. It's ridiculous. Acceptance is a big deal because I did not want to accept that I was not finna be asleep. But once I accepted it, and let me take you through that physical process because y'all need to understand that too and recognize it when it happens to you. You know how when your alarm goes off and you know you gotta wake up, but your body is still like, nah, I don't want to move, even though your mind is thinking and awake. Your body doesn't want to move, and you're like, let me lay here for 5 more minutes, blah blah blah. But then once you get up and start moving around, your energy raises and your body matches your mind. Well, that may happen to a lot of you, to where again you're thinking, I didn't get enough sleep, I should be asleep longer than this. As soon as you accept the fact that you're awake and that you're not going to be able to just lay there and go back to sleep, your physical energy will catch up to your mental energy, and you will become more cognizant. You'll come into the energy, and you will be wide awake, fully awake, and you won't be stuck in the in between. Okay. um I'm trying to recall again what they were saying. Ramona Lappin, or I think it's Ramona Lappin, I think she's a channeler or something, but she kept coming up too. So if you don't listen to her stuff, I guess you may go, it may resonate, so go listen to her. I will spell her name right or find something so y'all can easily find her and post it in the comments. Um, it's crazy. Like, you are literally coming into the realization of the deliciousness, you guys. And there's no going back. You're going to stay there. And that's what's amazing. You're coming out of that period of time where you feel that separation so strongly. Like, oh my God, how am I having these experiences? And then next thing you know, I'm thrown back into normal 3D life. Like that big, those big extremes of high energy and low energy, they're about to level out for you, and you're going to know everything you need to know. It's not going to seem like, oh, okay, this is new, but you still remember the old. Everything is collapsing into itself to where the old and the new is the same, and you're going to be operating and feeling like, well, this is just always the way it's been, because you're going to understand everything in a spiral, in a circle. Okay. There was no beginning, no end. Everything just was, and you're going to come into that knowing and be functioning that way. So it's not going to be a situation where you're going to be like, oh, I remember when, like, you're going to get into it where you remember when you had your down days and then you had your up days and blah blah blah. Like, you're not going to be attached to those past experiences. DC, some of you are about to come into speaking light language. Some of you are about to come into your clairvoyance. Some of you are about to level up in such a way where it's going to be extremely fast. All of a sudden, all eyes are going to be on you. You're going to be an authority. When you've been in the shadows or people haven't been taking you seriously, all of a sudden that is about to flip. So it is very important that you hold to yourself. Okay? That's what I'm talking about with them 444s. It's very important that you hold to yourself. I also saw 444 somewhere else. I believe it was yesterday. Them angel numbers been strong. Okay? Your heart space is the answer for everything in the now. Those of us who have been triggered a lot by people lately and have been, waking up feeling like, oh my God, why am I here? Or in situations where you're like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. Those instances are going to become less and less. You are about to embrace your existence in a different way than you've ever embraced it before. Um, it's like a liberation and a finalization, but it was always here. It's just that we had to catch up to the realization of it. Okay. So, for those of you who have a different understanding or who are on the love wave grand solar flash timeline, because this energy is coming in on my left side of my body right now. Woo! Okay. um, for those of you who understand that energy, um, they're saying that uh, we're saying that the clarion call is very close, and you can feel it because you're feeling your body being attuned to it. This is a whole body thing. This is not just something you're going to hear, it's something you're going to feel and know. So if you think about hearing, feeling, and knowing all in one instance, like if you are a bell and somebody rang you and then you reverberate and it causes such a disruption that is undeniable. So for those of you who are there with that, that is very close, just so you know. And what's so amazing is I think that with my empathic abilities, that's why I had a hard time delivering that message, because I was partially feeling it and still having to talk. And thank God it was just only the left side of my body. But it's a very deep, strong vibration. And you, again, will know because you're already realizing you're knowing right now. Your body started first, and now you're coming into the realization. So if you've been having dreams or getting messages, yes, this is your answer is yes. And it is very close, and you do feel it. And no matter what's happening out in the world, you are where you are, and you are the embodiment of the destination. You are the embodiment of the reality. It is happening because you are happening. And again, everybody's staggered. So the group that I'm talking about is about to have a very physical experience of fifth dimensional reality, because you are literally birthing. You've went through the labor. It's coming out now, and you're about to see it reflected back at you. Okay? You're about to see it. So, and I don't even have to tell you to not be afraid of it. You're gonna know. Okay, you're gonna recognize it. It's gonna be like home. All this time, and I want to cry. Oh my gosh. All this time you've been wanting to go home. You've been saying, "Get me out of this place." And you're finally going to feel like you're home. Wow. Oh, you are going to feel home. So I don't even have to tell you that when things start happening in your life rapidly and you're getting everything that you desire and you're creating and you're really experiencing the magic, I don't have to tell you not to be afraid because you're going to know and you're going to recognize it, and it's just going to be like home. You're going to welcome it. You're there. We're there. And just because everybody's not on that frequency yet doesn't mean that they're not coming. It's just staggered. And it's not a huge staggering, okay? But you're there. I can't promise you that you're not going to have difficulties, but I'm telling you right now that you have a new level of anesthesia, of love anesthesia, to where you're just not going to respond to anything the same way that you have been. That whole "get me out of here, I don't like this" stuff is going to be greatly diminished. There's just a huge level of acceptance that's about to happen for you. And this is literally over the next few days that your mind and your body are going to be sinking. And that's gonna be like it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna go back again or down or whatever you've been doing, because we've been flip flopping around trying to be here. Wow. And Kevin was like, a few months ago, I literally tripped and fell right on my left knee, which triggered something. I'm totally still dealing with those things. Oh, yeah. And I'm glad that you said something, Kevin. I'm sorry I can't read everybody's, what do you, comments. The level of healing that's about to happen is ridiculous. Your body is about to be changed. I knew it was something. I said, because they told me, oh man, I had so much information. For those of you who have been struggling with weight loss, all of a sudden you're about to drop weight, okay? And then for those of you like Kevin who have injuries or who have pains and things like that, that is about to shift. If it doesn't completely disappear, it will be greatly diminished, okay? Um, your body, you're going to feel your body literally. And again, they keep saying this is days, you guys. Literally, from this moment forward, every day, you're going to start noticing stuff in your outer reality and with your physical body that's going to be happening. And this is the reason why some of y'all are going to abruptly just stop eating certain things or start eating certain things. Okay? You're going to be craving certain things. Any kind of condition that is dis-ease in your body is going to shift, love, because you are the quantum. You are the field now. And I'm not here, I have to give y'all the disclaimer. I'm not, a medical professional. I'm not giving y'all medical advice. Always see your doctor if you think something's wrong with you so they can rule it out first before you assume that, oh, it's just ascension, right? Because again, everybody's not the people that I'm talking to, particularly right now. Um, So you are your own authority. Listen to yourself. If this resonates, take what resonates. Um, Definitely, everything is with ease. And that's another thing, loves. You're manifesting on a whole nother level right now. So you're going to realize that you're manifesting outside of the idea of currency. Like, it's just coming. Your desires don't even have to be mentally like brought up. Whatever you feel in your heart is going to come toward you. So be mindful as much as you can. Like, we feel this. This is a very real experience for us. We feel it. This is not about who's saying what on the internet. It's not even about me delivering these messages. I'm literally talking to you guys because I know that you are having experiences as I am having experiences, and we are providing confirmation for each other. This is a way for us to be reminded that we are one and that you're not crazy. And this is a very real experience. Because again, the old world had programmed us in the form of inversion, where everything that we're experiencing right now, they've tried to hide from us and keep from us and get us to not believe it because they knew it was going to happen. They knew it was coming. So they, for years, tried to keep us from thinking about it, from thinking it was good or going to happen, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tried to shut it down, but you can't. Hey, Lydia. So yeah, hopefully y'all understood all of that because I was all over the place. But there's a lot happening on the astral, in the astral, if there's an astral, because I really don't even feel right saying that. There's just a lot happening, period. And my understanding personally, because I can't speak for everybody, but the way that I understand things is not the same anymore. And that's how I know that I'm somewhere. I've shifted because I don't even understand channeling the same way no more. These different realms, third, fourth, and fifth dimension. They didn't tell us that. They didn't tell us when we embodied the fifth dimension that we was gonna basically start losing all sense of dimensional awareness. Because like I don't even understand. Dimensions don't make sense to me now. You know, I hold third, fourth, fifth. Like, I'm separated from the concept, even though I used a term for y'all to understand. Like, everything's now, everything's here, everything's one. You know, it's like being on an extended shroom trip, I swear. And you're stuck in this big old mind blown realization. You're just there, you know? Yeah, everything is everything, Sarah. Yep, exactly. And I'm supposed to be having coffee with Sarah at what, 9 o'clock? I said, oh yeah, we got 30 minutes at 9 o'clock before I go to this church and I'm doing these energy healings, right? That's what I said. Little did I know I was gonna be on YouTube talking and crying, you guys. Oh my God, like because I know I'm not the only one going through the most. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't, seriously, y'all wouldn't even be on this live right now. I wouldn't even be talking to nobody if I was alone. I knew people were going to get on this live because I know y'all felt that energy. I know y'all feel this energy. I know y'all are here with me. I'm talking to y'all. Like, We here. We up in here, y'all. It's happening. It is happening. Okay, it's happening for everybody, but it's staggered. So the people I'm talking to right now, the people watching this video, you are where I am. We are here. And these physical things are about to start to reflect back to you in your reality. Okay? Yeah. So there's no more, did I see that? Like if something paranormal happens or something magical happens, there's no more of you having that moment where you're like, man, did that just happen? No, you're just going to be accepting it. You're going to be like, oh, that's so beautiful. Or, oh, that's a blessing. Like it's part of your normal reality. Like it belongs there and that it's always been there. This is the level of knowing that we're coming into. You're going to get less of our group, particularly hopping on saying, oh my God, I saw a UFO or I saw a fairy or blah, blah, blah. Did you guys see that? You're just going to be like, oh, you know, it's like when a butterfly flies by. You enjoy the beauty. There's nothing abnormal about it, but it still touches your heart and you have that connection and you feel blessed and you enjoy the beauty in that moment and then you move along. It's going to be more like that when you see your ET um, guides or aspects of yourself, when you see different colors of the spectrum, when you see stuff that you weren't seeing before. I don't feel like you're going to be super freaking out about it anymore. It's, the level of love and grounding and home that you're going to feel is going to be amazing. Because everything that I'm telling you about, I feel it now. Okay? As I'm speaking to you, because that is the way my clairsentience, I believe it's clairsentience, is definitely doing a lot of work right now because I'm having to translate what I'm feeling. And it's amazing. It's awesome. And you're going to, if you've been wondering where are all the people at that you're supposed to be helping, oh, they coming. They're gonna be on you. You're gonna be, your phone finna ring, because the tier of people that are right before where you are, they're very interested now when they were not interested before. And you handle that your way. You're gonna handle it just fine, because we've gotten rid of duality somehow, some way, within us in this group that I'm talking to. um, you're gonna respond with love, because that's all you know. You're not gonna be thinking about, oh, well, you wasn't listening to me 2 years ago. None of that's gonna matter. There's that vibe of nothing matters that's coming up too. And nothing matters. And nothing sticks because it doesn't matter. And everything's just okay. And this is, I'm telling y'all, I try to give y'all as real a picture as I possibly can, because y'all know I've been dealing with these kids. I've been ripping and running. I've been having to, deal with this house. I've been running ragged, okay? So for me to be right here saying what I'm saying and feeling how I'm feeling, that is only the divine. Okay? Cuz I'm sitting here like, yesterday I was dying to get in this bed and lay down somewhere. And now I'm sitting here talking to y'all at the crack of dawn, talking about how everything is just so wonderful. This is okay. Oh my gosh. I see spacecrafts constantly in the sky. Yep. Yep. We're all here. Like, we are all here. And what's so amazing is that we are all here within each and every one of us. You see, like, you're walking around carrying a whole universe with you, carrying a whole reality with you. Y'all definitely, Ramona Lappin keeps coming up, you guys, so I'm gonna link you to her. I'm gonna find her. I don't know what she talking about, but now I'm interested. I got to go find. I've only heard her name through Paul White Gold Eagles videos, but I've never gone directly to her. So I'm finna do that. Um, I really needed to get this information out to y'all because now I finally feel like the energy has calmed down and I don't have light shooting through my hands and my heart trying to burst open and stuff. That's just great. I'm chill now. But yeah, love to you all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm just grateful. That's what I'm just gratitude is where I am right now, and thank you all. Just thank you. Have a beautiful day, loves. I'll talk to you soon.